We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball, the opener of the final series of the year between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. The Twins aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Seth Lugo will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Into the box now, Darren Obradovich.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota.
We are set for baseball here this evening.
Darren Obradovich.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 22.
Stepping in now, number 22. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lugo, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty G, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, not a great way to start, right? You come fresh out of the bullpen, you throw a couple of pitches, next thing you know, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
I'm going to take you inside the mindset of a hitter right here. Free ribby out there, don't ground into a double play.
Into the box now, Tyler W. to check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, Dero. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when he should be focused on the pitcher.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. It was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jersey.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Colby Oberdovic. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fouled off. Obradovic, just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Fouled away. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Perez recovers. And a good throw. He's in time, and they escape the...
Leading up for the Royals.
Here comes the first
The
pitch.
shortstop, Bobby.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Buxton has a beat on it. 1 down. With that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's already hit over 30 home runs this season. He could quit right now, and it would be considered a good year. But as he continues to play this season out, I'm looking to see what the end result could be.
Riding in, Kyle Israel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't move right back to that spot.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That is first.
In now, Jimmy Passarella. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Another 1-2. Popped him up. Lewis in foul ground. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Lewis ranging into the outfield. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2
Batting
outs,
fourth.
but they always say with
Look
your
at
man coming up, and the
There's the
4-hole
goal.
monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, he'll run that swing.
From the stretch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. Still no score. Now in the box, Royce Lewis.
Leading off for the Twins, the third baseman, Roy Lewis.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too
Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase the ball out of the zone for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball.
1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And this is strike 3 call. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Settling in now, Dan Robinson.
Yeah.
The switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. Hunter Renfroe. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Ball
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he looks at a cold strike three as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number one.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on
Batting
defense.
fifth.
And diving into the
hitter.
numbers on this team,
Hunter.
the one thing that jumps off the page is
Hunter.
the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this game.
Dozier, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Down 21.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back on it is the left fielder. The track, the wall. And this one is on a home run. Solo shot here to left, and that is 27th for him on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting seventh. The left fielder. Edward Olivero.
Standing in now, Edward Oliveros. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs and 51 runs batted in. Here's a pop-up now. Healy waits on it. 2 down.
Batting eighth. The second baseman.
So striding in,
Jonathan
Inoa. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A swing and a high drive to left center field. Ranging back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule
Third
double.
baseman. Number 34.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Reyes. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. Down and away.
1 strike.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The set and the 1-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side to foul. Ready with the 1-2. Can't quite nip the corner. It's a ball off the outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Bobby Witt.
Riding in once again, Bobby Witt, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Strike 2 up in the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2. Popped him up. Robinson is there. And that retires the side. Into the box, Shorty Holt. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Strike 2 called.
3 balls,
3 and 2
strikes.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now batter, number 22.
He's set. Here it comes. This is taken outside for ball 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
2-2.
I have to count 2-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Israel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. To his left. He's retired here, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
At the plate,
Vinny
Pascarella. He reached on a single in his first cut. Pascarella is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher shouts it over the end. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Buxton calls for it. And that retires the side. KC down in. Leading off the inning, Tyler W. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike to count.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful.
1-1.
And there's ball 1. Curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in the switch hitter. Let's swing it from the left side right here. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and the big reason why is they're swinging it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Short, hit hard to his left of the Duffers. Throw on first in time, 1 away. 1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23.
Stepping into the box, Edward Olivera. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton racing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batter, the second baseman,
trying to pick things up where he left off. Inoa will try to follow up the covers in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Royals have extended their lead to 4-0.
Fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my heater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
now batter
into the
number
box.
34.
Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Dive, and he knocked it down.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
Not shortstop.
You know, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Number 22 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 KC. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate. He says they've been chasing a pitch out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
0-1.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And takes it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman,
Now at the plate,
number 5.
Alex Healy.
Alex
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Healy.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. That
that's
misses
off the
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 2-ball, 1
Nope,
strike
inside,
count to the
ball 2.
Twins' first baseman. Line drive to center field. Israel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes
Up
they
next
say
for
you hit it
Minnesota.
hard, good things will happen.
catcher.
Well, that's not the
Yeah.
case right there. That was
Robinson.
a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Dan Robinson. As we chew away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly,
1-1.
less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside,
There's a
ball 2.
fastball well off the plate inside. Bowled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Renfro. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready once again, Jimmy Pasquarella. Got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
1-1.
The
Nope,
change
1-0.
up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
2-1 to the Royals'
Ball
first
2.
baseman. Now a fastball gets the
2-0,
upper part of the
2
zone
strikes.
for strike 2. Full
3
count,
balls, 2
3-2.
strikes.
Due up next is Salvador Perez. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Salvador Perez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again. Hunter Renfroe. Good trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Pasquarella leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Bouncer up the middle. Overdoes it. Right there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, The designated
Stepping
hitter.
in and ready for another
Hunter.
shot. Hunter Dozier. Runner in scoring position with the run. Slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Catch the zone there, ball one.
Count
2-1.
is 2-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight to strike zone.
Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Well, that looked inside, but instead it's the third out of the inning. Royals leave one. They lead it 4. At the plate, Shorty Holt. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3
right
hits.
fielder.
Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Maybe
That's
trying to
out, 1-1.
back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 is taken for ball
Count
2.
2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Down to
Too tall
3-1.
that time. 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in.
Outside, ball
Tough
4.
pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting. Shortstop.
So the lineup
Darren.
flips over and digging in,
Obradovich.
Darren Obradovich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
G-Rod.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him. Strike 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us.
Safe.
Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And
One ball,
they pitch
one
out
strike.
here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Israel has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
22.
number 22. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. There's
Ball
the first
one, no
pitch
strike.
curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. He's running. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Offline throw, but they still got it. Good job of getting the tag down there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking
Two
ball
balls,
as this
one strike.
runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Witt is there, and the side is stepping up to the plate. Edward
Way to go.
Olivero. 2 on his line thus
The
far.
left fielder. Edward.
Number 31 enters from the bullpen to
Your
do the
attention,
pitching.
please. Now
Ready,
pitching
here's
for
the first
Twins.
offering.
Number 31.
And a ball 1-0.
Count
That's
1-0.
a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an
Check out
umpire.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Lifted into center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Jonathan Manoah will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The 1-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. The 1-2. Fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
The batter, number
Digging
34.
in, Reyes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line.
Batter,
Take a
number
look
7.
here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint here. You
The
get the
center
first 2
fielder,
out of the
number
inning.
6.
The next guy doubles,
Kyle
and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
He pulls this one into right. Holt is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Jordan Lyles is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again. Tyler W. He started out the evening 0-2 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Here's Byron Buxton now. Looking to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now that.
Now it will be the Minnesota DH. Colby Obadama. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Twins are ready for another chance. Pastorella, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. His hit was coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Wind up and the 0-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Overdoubles moving to his right. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Fastball well outside.
That's ball
Falling
3.
behind now, 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls,
Hunter
1
Dozier
strike.
would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to batter a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he could really hurt you.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's taken strike 1. And he misses 2-1. Renfroe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball out toward right field. Holt sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Royce Lewis. They'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Alex Healy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now, fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Dan Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waiting inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 1-1. Looked at
2
for ball
balls,
number
1
2.
strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Israel is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Need to ready for another shot now. Edward Oliveira.
The Royals, the left fielder, Edward.
Now here it comes.
Oliveira.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit. A ball, no strike.
Pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: cold strike threes and jamming
1 ball,
hitters.
2
How about
strikes,
that?
yeah.
Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, that's
Didn't miss
upstairs.
by much there, but it's just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 2 now. Bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and
Number
looking
34.
for more. Reyes trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. In there, no balls and a
0-1.
strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt?
Ball,
Does he
that's
go
outside.
elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out, nobody on. And it's the 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Ball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold up. Striding in to start the 9th, short
Leading off for the Twins.
and they'll need him to
The
get
right
something
fielder.
going here.
Jordan.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses
That's ball
for the
2.
second ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the
You got a
zone.
full
Count
count,
full now.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the batting order turns
batter,
over now
number
and
1.
set to go
Shortstop.
Darren Obradovich.
Darren. Obradovich.
And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Waves and
1 ball,
misses for strike
2
number
strikes.
2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. Oh, and he can't hang on.
You don't realize the pitch that can get so frustrating. You're talking
go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base.
Yep, he's a hit.
Right there. He has no big hit. The line out probably 15 times, but it won't leave it out. You take him when you can get him.
Stepping in, Tyler Duffy. Guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the 0-1. Well outside with the curve. Ball for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Fouled away. The 1-2. Found it softly down the line toward first. Well, this is a foul ball. The count is set with 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Byron Buxton is on deck. High fly ball after straightaway single. Israel is in pursuit. Gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. By the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Byron Buxton. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Through on the second for the first, and the ball game is over.
9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of the bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
Our
5-0 finish tonight.
First
the Kansas City Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the...
The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. In the AL Central, the Kansas City Royals combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-0. As of today, the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They trail first by 4 games, while the Twins are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Daniel Palka had 3 hits on the day, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 3-2. Division 3 games back. And the Tigers are at the bottom of the division, 18 games out of first. The Indians racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Nationals in Washington